What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Danmachi, and today we're going to be talking about the weekly data mines. Big shout out to our main Yoko, who actually brings these to us and is now part of the Chestia Familia at long last. Welcome to the dark side. So, big shout out, and those of you that are in the Chestia fams, as they would be, just hashtag welcome Yoko in the chat down below, just to give our man a warm welcome back to the familia he truly belonged with. Just saying. So let's get down to it. Let's talk about the weekly data mines and what's actually coming and what you need to be preparing for, because I will talk about these new units in the video later on this evening as to whether you should summon on them or not. I've got to heavily consider this because it looks like they could be pretty good for Wargame. But me personally, despite the fact Lily was really good for the Familia event yesterday, and I did have her +2, it wasn't worth going in there just for the one event. And I really feel like Chloe's going to be better in the long run. So I got to do some testing. I still got to ponder that. So I don't want to like haphazardly tell you guys things. So look for that video later on this afternoon before the events drop. But let's get into this. These are what are coming to the event today. So of course we've got assets. Whenever you see these assets, these are for story events, and it's pretty much Bet and then Loki. So the story event is not going to involve too many other people, and notice that it is their basically the same outfits that they're wearing in the gachas. Speaking of which, we got their gacha arts. So actually, I really like Bet's gacha art. It's really actually pretty awesome. So there is that. But they're basically wearing roughly the same outfit. This really is just kind of bolster the familias. All right, so that is the gacha. Let's talk about the gacha here. So the Sword Oratoria main release gacha, first, fourth, and seventh draws are 4 stars, as pretty much always. These are not going to be limited, and it does look like episodes 1 through 4 are actually dropping. So that's actually pretty nice. So we're going to get a decent amount of Iris just for this dropping. And once again, I'm going to tell you guys, be really cautious about spending your Iris right now, because we've got so much incoming into the game here in the next couple of months. You know, between the collab, whatever they decide to do for the US anniversary, not to mention the anniversaries coming this summer, it's a good time to probably just start saving and think about the future. You might miss a couple of really hype banners, but you're not going to miss out on anything world-ending, I don't believe, at least. Unless you're like, you know, super Wargames main. That's about the only way you might miss out on something here. But you can make that up on Record Buster, believe me. So, we are going to get 3 times you can actually whale for these units. So, from the 11 draw, 3 times each. So if you really want them, I would probably do paid and then save your free-to-play Iris for whatever's coming next. We do know that we're going to get an 11 draw ticket. It looks like that's what this is. We did get information on that yesterday, and I was a little confused as to what they meant by 1 to 4. Apparently, it's an 11 draw ticket for the episodes 1 to 4 gacha. So that's kind of nice. Lunar New Year Bundle. So 4-star guaranteed 11 draw ticket times 1. We still don't know the price on this. I'm going to guess it's going to be probably, because there's 2 11 draw tickets, a lot of secret hammers. I'm going to guess 600 paid, but if it was 400, that would be so sweet. That'd be like the perfect placement for this paid banner. But we'll see. I'm going to guess it's going to be about 600. Okay. These chocolates. So if we go down here, we can actually get a better look at them. Those chocolates right there, second one in. Second row from the top. Those are probably going to be something for, because we're not going to be collecting things for an exchange or a gacha, so I really don't know what those are going to be for. Hard call. Let's see if they're over here in the assets. No, unless there's a heroic trial coming that I didn't see. Let's go through here further. We saw the login bonus yesterday, guys. There's like a ton of Iris up for grabs. just for logging in basically for the next week. I believe this goes active on Thursday. I could be wrong, but I think it goes active on Thursday. So do consider that those assets we saw earlier. Those are going to be for their essays. The names. The outfits actually look pretty cool if I blow up here. Here are their outfits. The one with the fur collars for Bet, and this one is for Loki. So pretty cool stuff. Interesting little addition here. So these are just like backgrounds. Normally in here, we would get, I believe that's actually when Eyes was training Bell. Normally in here we get something for 7th Zone, but we actually do not have anything on 7th Zone this week. But I think it's because everything was added last week. Remember last week we had 2 of the dark events. So since we had the single target dark event last week, since we had 2 last week, I'm going to guess we're going to have AoE dark this week. I don't know. I'm guessing. But because they added them last week, I don't think they're new this week. So we just unfortunately don't have that information. But the rest of these are pretty much just stills. And then, of course, Record Buster here. But the rest of these are just kind of stills from the story event if you want some light minor spoilers. I'm going to guess most of these are probably just going to be things for the story event, little banners for the story event. There you go. So expect to see these in the game, probably, like I said, during the story event. Nothing really groundbreaking here. Pretty cool backgrounds. You can guess that these are where the stories are actually be happening in the Sword Oratoria event. So, and then, of course, Record Buster. Now, interesting that this is included back in here, but clear once a day and receive a chocolate. Now, this is hype, and this is one of the reasons I saved this for last. This is what they did last 2 years, and these chocolates are worth 120 stamina each. So you guys always ask me, can we farm potato snacks? Well, yes, but even more importantly than that, these! You guys can farm these up. It'll just follow the missions. Daily you'll have missions to acquire these. It is so important to get these because I've held on to a ton of mine. Like, I literally have 1 for each, and I never really let it drop much lower than that. But it's really, really, really important because when it comes time to, like, farm stuff in a hurry, I can just drop a bunch of these, and they're better than potato snacks, and you can hold on to them for pretty much indefinitely, and it just adds to your potential stamina pool. So make sure you farm these guys, but that's kind of really about it. There's not a whole lot of anything else. We're not receiving anything really groundbreaking here. So, yeah, that's the data mines. But I can't harp on this enough. Make sure you're farming these when they drop. They should drop tomorrow. Actually, no, I believe tonight. I take that back. I believe tonight they're dropping. And then every single day you'll be able to acquire them. I don't know if we'll be able to get as many as we got the last 2 years, but it will still be hyped. So, there you go, guys. That is the video. Like, comment, and share. I'm going to be back at you guys with the Before You Summon video here in just a little bit of time today. Stay tuned for that, and if you have not subscribed, get on that. What are you waiting for? It's about time.